Elite Facts presents
5 shocking cases of disappearing.
5.
Ireland's vanishing triangle. The island nation of Ireland was gripped with fear, curiosity, and paranoia in the 1990s when women began to disappear. The case, unsolved to this day, intrigued the country and the wider world. Though it was never proven that the disappearances were related, the most widely accepted theory is that the same perpetrator was behind the 8 kidnappings. The women disappeared between 1993 and 1998. The Irish police exhausted every available avenue in the hunt for each of these girls, but all leads led to dead ends.
4.
The Indiana Dunes women. What started out as a fun, carefree day ended in tears in Indiana back in 1966. 3 women vanished in the blink of an eye while enjoying a day at the beach. Renee Bruhl, Patricia Blau, and Ann Miller packed up their stuff and headed for Indiana Dunes State Park on July 2, 1966. After driving to the park, they spread their stuff out on the beach and went into the lake together around noon for a swim. Witnesses said the women were seen climbing into a white boat with a young tanned man. There was a reported sighting of the women later that day, walking along the sand dunes and stopping to talk to another unidentified man. Though never substantiated, this was considered a reliable sighting.
3.
Moore's murders. This case was one of the most chilling disappearance cases the world has ever seen. Between July 1963 and October 1965, 5 young people went missing from the Greater Manchester area of England. The victims were aged between 10 and 17 and vanished one by one over the space of the 2 years. After a call to the police from a witness to the final victim's demise, Ian Bradley and Myra Hindley were arrested. The couple had been picking off local youths for 2 years and burying them on Saddleworth Moor. The sickening crimes included sexual assault, kidnap, and eventually murder. While Brady mainly carried out the crimes, Hindley was instrumental in the kidnapping and disposing of their young victims.
2.
Madeleine McCann. This case has been described as the most heavily reported missing person case in modern history. In 2007, 3-year-old Madeleine McCann vanished without a trace from the bedroom she shared with her twin siblings in a holiday apartment in the Algarve, Portugal. The adults in the group decided to go for dinner, leaving the children alone. The case went public with appeals for information, and it became a wild media frenzy. Several theories were put forward on the young girl's vanishing, and initially abduction was the main theory. Soon after, the investigation seemed to suggest that she had died in the apartment, which led to her parents being suspects. The parents were later cleared, but Madeleine's whereabouts remain a mystery.
1.
Elizabeth Fritzl. In 2008, the police came knocking at Joseph Fritzl's door, asking to speak to him about his daughter, Elizabeth. Hours later, the disturbing story was heard across the world. On August 29, 1984, Joseph Fritzl lured Elizabeth into the basement of the family home. There, she was confined to the underground living quarters for 24 years. Over the years of her confinement, Elizabeth was subjected to persistent sexual abuse at the hands of her father. He fathered 7 children with his victim, 6 of whom survived their infancy. Bafflingly, Fritzl brought 3 of his children/grandchildren upstairs to live with him and his wife, telling people Elizabeth had left them at their doorstep, unable to care for them herself.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more Elite Facts.